So this is what it looks like if you are 99% of players who are champ 1 in 2v2 and 3v3. This is what it looks like when you play ones. 1v1 is a humbling experience in Rocket League if you never play it. Alright, so this is a Plat 3 1v1 replay for SKdawg versus Doodaloo. We're trying to do the kickoff popularized by Scrub back in the day. Not the cleanest flip on the way to the ball. We're too low, too far to the right. Remember, I always say this, but there's two... oh my goodness, I've turned the camera. Hold on. Remember, there's two axes that you want to be hitting the middle of the ball from. And yes, we have hit the middle of the ball pretty well. Like from this way. From this angle, it looks like we're pretty on point, actually, to hitting the middle of the ball. We're aiming straight down the middle. Our car's dead on between the ball and the goal. But the angle we have not hit the ball in the middle at is this side. We're coming at it a bit too low. So he actually pushes it around the side of us. You're learning flip resets off my tutorial. Hey, if I can learn flip resets, anyone can learn flip resets. I can pretty consistently score flip resets in that training pack. I've never actually tried them in a game because I just never even think to do it. I don't even realize. Okay, that guy literally just jumped away from the ball. And we flicked him. Beautiful. Okay, I don't know if we could have just scored a shot directly here. Possibly could have just done that, but you executed pretty well on the flick, so nice. I'm the girl who asked you to sign a parking ticket dream pack. I did my rank placements and I'm bronze 1 at Division 1. When you signed that ticket, you became legally obligated to teach me to play. Please help me get not bad. You're bronze 1 Division 1. Listen, I remember that. Yeah, I had signed a parking ticket. I was like, why a parking ticket of all things? Are you trying to make me pay this? Listen, if you're bronze 1 Division 1, you definitely do not need a coach to get better at the game. There's zero way that you would find my help useful. What the? Okay, hold on a second here. But hey, yeah, thanks for asking me to sign a parking ticket. I do not like my legal obligation here. Do you remember what I was saying earlier about? I don't know if you're here for the other replay review, but if you jump really early into a challenge, then you're like showing your hand very, very early. I like that bump. Nice. You're like showing your opponent what you plan to do. Oh, you know what the play here was? We just missed an open net. Wait, maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't miss it. Maybe he's over here. What is he doing? Why would you go that way? Hold on. Oh my goodness, I keep rotating the camera. I really don't want to pay for the parking ticket now. Why would he go for the boost here? Why would he not just go straight for the ball? He's a madman. But yeah, you may have actually had a goal opportunity here. Anytime the ball's in this position near the wall, the fastest way to score, like if time is of the essence, to focus on always having to dribble. Well, actually, I would have liked to dribble, just not this one, just not a catch. Because you're thinking, well, I need to catch this, because if I catch it and turn really, really fast, if I can sharply turn here, then maybe I can get it to go on target. But that's actually pretty difficult to do at speed. Much easier goal would have been to just pop it into the wall. Because if you just pop it into the wall diagonally on the bounce, like just cut into that ball on the bounce, it's going to kick up into the wall, bounce towards this goal, then you just shoot, you know? It's a really important skill to learn how to do. That you're looking for him, like, where is he? He's not even in goal. This guy's rotation is so weird. Oh my goodness, he just jumped off the wall. What is he doing? We probably should have scored here. You did another muscle memory fail that's very common. So here, all we want to do is jump and then flip into the ball. but you've boosted on both of your jumps. Your muscles have kicked in and they're like, yo, boost. Do you want to go faster? Press me. Press this button. It'll make you go faster. But in doing so, you've actually just pushed your car forward and now you're not in the right position. This is obviously a pretty common... The exact same situation happens again. You actually get it. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, when you're just like in that position, side onto the ball, try not to accidentally boost. Okay. I like the early flick attempt. It didn't work out too well. With the single jump. Okay, I'm gonna look out for it. How are you, champ 1 and 2s? why is every replay review the same thing? Every replay review is, why is this guy, how is he this rank? How is he this rank? Oh, I forgot to say thanks 15 minutes ago. I'm such an idiot. PT Joe, thanks for the 2-month prime. I should probably turn Brian back on because we're no longer in a tournament. Okay, Brian's back on. He's been off for hours. But yeah, we failed the flick. Now we have a judgment call. We have to decide, can we beat him to that ball? The answer was no, but we went for it anyway. But yeah, the better play there would have been not to go for the ball. Just realize that we're getting beaten to it and not go. Because if you're still landing and recovering and getting ready to jump while the other dude's jumping, you're probably getting beaten to the ball. Oof, we were so far off to the side there, but we had good height on it. Force him to own goal. Ah. This guy loves jumping off walls. He's going to get himself in trouble. So yeah, here, he's pretty far away from that. I would have probably just not hit this. Just don't hit that ball. He's making it pretty clear that he wants to back off. So if you just don't hit it, back away one more time, get the mid boost. You can have a mid boost, and you can also have the ball at the midfield line, which is way more space to work with. But what you've done is you've hit it into the corner, and now you've got nowhere to work with. Okay. Now we got the space. See, this is what we wanted earlier. Let's see if we can get it off the wall. Or ball carrying. Wouldn't have. I would have preferred something that isn't a ball carry here. Like, we had a lot of options here. Ball carry is like one of them, but the dude's already like, he's so like he's so out of position. He has no ball pressure. So here we just need speed. We need to get into his half as fast as possible, because the longer we take, the more time he's gonna get to put a challenge in, like before you're right on his doorstep. If we just like push that ball forward as fast as we could and then cut into it, we could have probably just scored, but we took too long. Too much of a focus on ball carrying, I would say. Oh, Salam42. I think I also forgot to say thanks to your prime sub. I'm so sorry, man. Fosoup said, wish we had face cam for the Tarocco nonsense. Oh, forget. I don't even know, man. I think it was just fine. I think anything else in this situation would have been too much. Yeah, well, are we reviewing one's games? I'm reviewing my my viewers' games. We definitely need to get to the ball faster. Oh, what a shot. Absolute banger. Well done. You're like, why are you ball carrying when you've got shots like this? Forget ball carrying. Look at that shot. Let's shoot more. I would want to see a push kickoff here. We tried okay, on our first kickoff of the game, it was a diagonal spawn. We tried to hook it and we lost. Now we're actually in a perfect prime position to dodge to the right here. Like, sometimes your kickoff approach determines what kickoff is best for you. Because if you're like a pro player, if you're really, really high grand champ, you're always doing the perfect approach every time, like clockwork. Everything is nicely positioned, like a well-oiled machine, a finely crafted package. But, you know, if you're not literally a top-tier player, sometimes you're going to mess up your approach. You're going to be a little bit off to the left-hand side of the ball, which we are now. And if you're off to the left-hand side of the ball, probably a good idea to dodge to the right, because that's going to send us more central. It's going to give us a much better hit on it. If we dodge to the left here, then we're going to glancing blow it like that. So we're just going to kind of lose the kickoff, basically. So in that position, I would suggest letting your approach determine what you actually end up doing. Oh, that first touch was not very good. Oh, that boost grab was not very good. Okay. When your first touch is that bad, I would probably not go for boost when when you don't even know where the opponent is. Yeah, you need to stop ball carrying, dude. Well, not stop it, but just like do other stuff. Because your shot earlier was really good. So let's set up shots. Here we had all the options. You know, he's backing off again. Just get the ball rolling out to the left-hand side of the field. Then you could start a bounce dribble. You could wind up a monster hook shot if you want. Like, there's lots of options out to the left-hand side of the field there. Instead of ball carrying straight at him. Can we ban Nightbot? I don't think so. What is this guy doing? Okay, that's better. See, now we just got in the way of the ball. We stopped it. Nicely done. Is there a tournament going on? No, the tournament is concluded. We have... oh, dude, guys. Chronic's just logged back on. He's about to find out. Oh, you qualified Tarocco FF. So Chronic's just about to discover that he got in. Thanks to Tarocco. Alright, let me continue. Sorry about that. Oof. No, Mectus and Chronic were supposed to play. And the winner of that would have qualified automatically, and the loser would have played Tarocco, but Tarocco didn't want to play the loser. Because he would have had to wait 2 hours. He actually wouldn't. Like, yeah, he would have had to wait like 1 hour, 45 minutes or something. Okay. Yeah, Mectus and Chronic both made it in. I'm delighted. Like, personally, for me, this is like, the outcome's great. All the players that are in are really fun to cast. Okay. Well, I was gonna say about this play here. See, like, the one-touch early flick play. It's never a terrible idea, but here it doesn't make sense because the other guy, you can see him. First of all, when you can see your opponent and they're not doing anything, they're just leaving. Like, he's literally just leaving, you know, in our plain sight. So there's no need to flick this early. We're just panicking. We're giving them the ball. The times that flicking early are good are when A, you don't know what your opponent is doing, B, you can see him challenging, or C, you just want to, you know, pop the ball really high to give yourself time to, you know, get boost or something. You just need time. But that, you already had boost, you had ball control, he was leaving, you had plain vision of him, nothing really, there was no reason to panic, you know what I mean? Don't go for that. Nice, okay. Yeah, because going for that would have probably just made a 50-50 happen, and that could have gone nasty. Okay. Problem here is our first touch is straight down the middle. So now we have no angle to work with. If we had, you know, touched this to the side, either side would have been fine. Then we could have got round it and actually done something with it. But here, there's no angle for us to work with. We have to just dribble it off target. Are any players not fun to cast? Some, yeah. Yeah, some players have really boring playstyles. Like, they don't commit, you know, they just have no, like, there's patient players, like players who are really, like, fun to watch while they're being patient, because they're, like, doing it so perfectly, and then they can also execute on big plays when they need to. But there's other players who are just so afraid to do anything. They just drive around and they do nothing for 5 minutes. Am I sweaty right now? No, dude. We could have turned on this, actually. Oh, what? Oh, well then. That is a 1 goal donation. Thank you to Doodaloo for the 1 goal donation. Very much appreciated. Also, thanks to Fatal Fruit Loops for the Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I don't know, in that entire play, SKdawg, we should have definitely had more pressure on the ball. We could have challenged at some point. There was definitely times that you could have challenged there. If knowing when to challenge is something you struggle with, I would recommend the challenge every single ball strategy. Just become a ball chaser for a day. Because what you'll learn when you become a ball chaser for a day is that a lot of positions that you would never have even thought of challenging from are perfectly viable places to challenge from. Cuxer is a patient player. Flake's a patient player. Yeah, they're 2 fine examples of patient players who are very fun to watch, because when it comes down to it, they can also execute, like, crazy plays and they can do insane things, and they're just, you never know what they're going to do. They're really fun players to watch. I'm not going to name name names, but yeah, there's some players that are just boring. I feel like I have a big problem with choking at the end of game 1v1, as you're about to see. You lose all your confidence. Okay. Bartok the Magnificent, thanks for the brand new Prime sub, dude. Thanks for all these new Primes, guys. Appreciate all of you using them in my own stream. Okay. You know, going for a shot here isn't terrible. We just wanted to actually hit that. Oh! Ah! Okay, it's totally fine. Hit the ball, though. No, don't let it bounce. Ah! Okay. We're letting the ball go past us. Oh my goodness, hit the ball. Just hit the ball. Any touch. Like when you're the one on low boost, when you have no boost, you need to make a play on the ball. You need little awkward touches. Like he doesn't have time to turn, get into position. Because the advantage you had here was position. He has the boost, you have the position. See? You're facing the ball, he's not. That's your advantage. But this advantage only does something if you don't give him time to turn around, and then now your advantage is gone. While he's turning, that's when you need to jump up and hit the ball. Just double jump pop here would have done fine, because then the ball's like popped in the midfield and he has to decide either to go back for it or to try and demo you midair or something. Like, we lost our advantage here by just taking too long. Okay, we can still save that though. Like, only if we only if we hit the ball though. We had to die. The only way to save this is to lunge at it and like pinch it off the wall. We need to like hurry up though. We can't give him the first dodge. Pretty much everything that we've done wrong in the past, well, a lot of things that we've done wrong in the past minute have been being afraid to hit the ball, being afraid to commit. Oh, you don't like to see that. Oh no. Oh, okay, we got the boost. Ah, run. Okay, no, don't let him bump you. Oh, he missed. Get the boost. Yes. Oh my goodness, this is like, I'm getting a heart attack here just watching this game. We keep on just doing nothing. I'm waiting to see, waiting to see if anything happens. Again, we're just driving past the ball. We need to stop this. Why did we jump? No, we backflipped once. Just drive into the ball. Just drive into the ball. Why are we not just driving into the ball? We're so afraid of the ball. I don't understand. SKdawg, we need to just drive into the ball, dude. Like right here. The ball is literally on your doorstep. Just get a 50-50. We've got all the boosts in the world. A 50-50 is great right now. 50-50 in the back corner. Oh, we're dreaming. It could bounce off our wall and then go into his goal. Could bounce off the corner wall and go down the line. Could bounce across our goal into our other corner. Could just go into the midfield. Like, it's never going into your goal because that's where we are. We're between the ball and the goal. You panicked. You thought he was shooting. That's all the more reason to drive into the ball. Like, I think you just need to drive into the ball more. Like, just hit it. Because if you stay really close to the ball here and then you just drive into it, there's no way he can like get it past you. Then we backflipped as well. I love the little backwards wave dash. Fosif, thanks for 250 bits. What roller coaster emotions, I know, right? We've totally thrown this game. We could have just driven into the ball. We would be fine. But we flipped on the spot. Or rather, we wave dashed on the spot. Right, let it bounce and smash it. Okay, that wasn't letting it bounce. See, here we have a couple of options that are decent. One, we could just shoot it, because this guy's Plat 3, so he might just miss a save. We could just shoot that, it's totally fine. But probably a better one is to chip it into the crossbar, because then he might jump thinking it's in, and then you have an open net. And also that doesn't involve dodging. Like, anything in attack that doesn't involve dodging is going to give you a better recovery. So think about it. If we just let this ball bounce one more time, and then chip it, just drive into the ball. Like, seriously, my advice for the past minute has just been drive into the ball. Then we can get more height on the shot. And we're going to recover faster. Look at our recovery. We're over here. We would have been like way back. We would have been in a way better position if we didn't dodge here. Oh! Yes! Just let... Do it! No, you've overhit it, haven't you? Oh, we did it! Oh! The game winner! What is he doing? I have to see this from this guy's perspective. Why would you jump for this? What on earth is this? Dude, there's 5 seconds left. Where is he going? Oh my goodness. This guy, honestly, he's given you so many free goals. We've taken, I think, a couple of them. Oh! This is Rocket League. What a game. But yeah, it's totally something I would do. Why? Yeah, it was a good shot. You know the best thing about this shot at the end? Is we double jumped. Any other interaction would not have scored. See, the second jump there is the only thing that scores. If you dodge, you miss the ball. Or you hit it into the ground. Just if you want to see a good example of that, watch the 12 Titans Year 2 NA Qualifier Grand Final. Rettles had a 0-second wide open net. If he double jumped, he would have scored. He dodged and he hit the ground. It just bounced on the goal line and it didn't go in. It was the craziest ending to a game I've ever seen. But yeah, props, man. You got the win. You'll easily rank up more if you play more aggressively off the ball. Just like challenge more, hit the ball more. Just drive into the ball when you're not on it. When he has the ball, just drive into it. Be like, sup, I'm driving into the ball. What are you going to do? And an attack, play more patiently. Don't like go all in for shots as much. Try and play like more slowly, because you're panicking on a lot of your dribbles. Like, I do love you're doing this. You're trying to, like, you know, get one touch and then, like, you know, pop the ball. Like, that's a good thing to know how to do. But it's a situational thing. You do it against people who are ball chasing a lot. You know, you just like predict the ball chase, hit it over them. This guy wasn't really ball chasing. He was backing off quite a lot. So against that kind of player, you want to, like, you know, not do that. You want to let it bounce one more time, and then maybe after that you can flick it after the next touch, because maybe he challenges then. But the key is vision. If you have good vision, then you're winning. So first touch off target, a good way to start any dribble, and then just like try and have good vision. Notice, like, when I'm bounce dribbling here, there's very like few moments where I can't see the opponent's goal area. Like, you can see if you're ball carrying, most of their goal is obscured in your approach. But if you're bounce dribbling, it isn't. You can see everything. You can see round the ball or under the ball. So, where's my Season 7 Grand Champ title? It's somewhere in Azeroth. See, like, when you're bounce dribbling, you can see everything, so you can, like, time your attack better. But honestly, you had a couple of plays there where if you just, like, accelerate the ball like this and then give yourself a run up, like, you could just do that and you're maybe scoring if you actually hit it on target, unlike me. Shouldn't the Chronic Mecta series start now? Well, they both already qualified, so there's no need to do it because Taroko forfeited.